Well, I'm Aiden Walton. I'm going to be half of your announcers today, and let's get this thing kicked off.
All right, Aiden, thank you very much. Mike Petralia, along with Aiden Walton, here at Shawnee Field. A gorgeous night for soccer as the Indian Hill Braves put their 10-2-3 mark on the line, 4-1-1 in the CHL. They're going up against their rival in the CHL, the Reading Blue Devils, 4-7-2, 1-4-0 in the league, coached by Phil Dargo. Of course, the Indian Hill Braves ranked 4th in the latest State Division II poll. They're coached by Brian Daniel. It is senior night here at Shawnee Field, so we're going to be highlighting quite a few of these Indian Hill players who are in their final year under Brian Daniel, 9 of them to be exact. And also these seniors will want to definitely get tuned up for the playoffs that begin a week from tonight here at Shawnee Field in Indian Hill. Top-seeded Braves will be taking on number 15 Clinton Massey in that draw that came out over the weekend. Indian Hill varsity soccer, as I said, has 9 graduating seniors. And Coach Daniel says this has been a crucial senior class for us, full of leaders and great young men. And certainly by their performance, you can tell that they have had a terrific season so far, and the leadership has had a lot to do with that. For Reading, Eric Slavy has the 4th most goals in the league. He has 11. The junior forward shows promise of being a terrific building piece for next season's Blue Devils. For first-year coach Phil Dargo, we are about to kick off here at Shawnee Field, and
well, let's watch the magic happen. And Eric Slavy, he's definitely going to be a contender for the Indian Hill defense tonight, and it's going to be good watching some matchups.
It will be, Aiden, and Aiden, you know several of these players through experience and through your experience playing soccer, and it's an opening kick, a ceremonial opening kick for one of the injured Braves.
Look throw in for Reading.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a substitution.
That is a
coming in the game, number 13, Mitch Ford.
Coach Brian Davis.
Coming out for the Braves.
Harry Warfold is getting on the field, number 5. He's going to be a good contender for shots. Tonight's going to be a lot of shooting. Definitely going to be a more offensive ball game tonight.
And that is Stefan Lazic, one of the seniors, one of the 9 seniors being recognized tonight. A really classy move by actually both teams to allow that ceremonial first kick to first touch to be the opening kick of the game, and because of that, Reading will get possession of the ball on the
It'll
first
be Ethan
throw.
Street throwing the ball in for Reading.
So this is Ethan Street throwing in for the Reading Blue Devils, getting this game officially underway. They're playing a pair of 40-minute halves. Fullback there is Mamadou Mbayai. Played forward.
The Braves are displaying the perfect amount of aggression and a perfect amount of patience. Passing the ball and doing what they do best. What a great shot, honestly, great setup.
Wentz goes just over the crossbar to be a goal kick
Michael
for Reading.
Check Jr.
Played it nicely by Evan Wolf.
Pinching in, here's a replay. Check shot just goes over the left post.
Kip Allen will take the goal
and
kick.
The crossbar.
Oh, ball intercepted. Goalie has it back.
Picked up by Allen.
The goalkeeper for Reading with the goal kick there, Blake Schmidt-Gosling. Reading trying to gain possession here in their end. Eric Slavy, their star player, up the left side. Goes out of bounds.
Yep.
Throw in for the Braves.
Reese Johnson, one of the 9 seniors, puts the ball back in play for the Braves. Reading quickly regains possession, but the ball is played out up the
My apologies, number 32, Blake Schmidt-Gosling is in net for Reading.
Obviously a near miss for Indian Hill Michael Check, and you can tell by the look on his face, he knew he had a golden opportunity and just put it a little bit high.
We're going to see a lot of those tonight. It's all about attitude at the end of the game. He knows he has it in him. We're going to see some good stuff.
Nathan Heilbrunn getting the start on senior night, and he is also one of the best goalkeepers in the CHL. He has 3 shutouts on the season. There is a shot just wide right for Indian Hill.
Just wide. It'll be a goal kick for Reading.
See if we can get a replay up real quick here, and here it comes. Just wide right from
Schmidt-Gosling will take the goal kick.
Brady Evans. Excuse me, that was Trip Thomas. The shot just wide right. Indian Hill maintains possession after the goal kick, and a long shot from Max Schulten.
Shot by Max Schulten goes
Senior
just wide.
Max
It'll be another
Schulten
goal
with
kick for
a
Reading.
why not shot from about 30 yards out. Goes wide left. Not a lot of tempo early on in this game between the Braves and the Blue Devils,
Schmidt-Gosling
as
again with the goal kick.
both teams look to be feeling each other out, getting an idea of what the other is going to be throwing at them defensively. Indian Hill,
Looks to be setting something up.
they are indeed setting something up, and
And
here's
it's
a
the
shot.
Oh, yeah.
Harry
Shot
Warfel
by
with the
Warfel,
shot.
stopped by Schmidt-Gosling.
Harry Warfel honored before the game with a GPA that is north of 5.0. 5.2, I believe, is his GPA. Pretty outstanding stuff, showing that these athletes are also students, which is why they are called student athletes. Here's Reading's
Boot, to say
Boot.
the least.
And that's Nathan
Full
Burns
movement by
for
Israel,
Reading,
it'll be a throw-in for
advancing
Reading.
it forward to midfield. Resetting is Eric Slavey.
Eric Slavey will take the throw in.
He'll have the throw in. He directs. That's Mamadou Mbaya. He is directing. And Reading has a charge here up the left side. Taking it up the left, Sam Quarry. Off to Gabriel Majlik. That ball
Shot goes just wide. It'll be a goal kick for the
Roll
Braves.
out of there.
goes wide left. And this
Verratti will
will
take the goal kick.
be Ian Simpson.
With a nice
Excuse me.
clear.
That was Harry Warfel getting it out of harm's way. Chasing the ball down here is Evan Wolf for the Braves. But it rolls harmlessly onto goal, and kicking it well out of bounds
Cleared away by Schmidt-Gosling. Will be a throw in
is
for Indian Hill.
Schmidt-Gosling. And Indian Hill will reset with the throw-in here by number 10, Reese Johnson. Reese Johnson into Max Schulten. Ball played into the 18-yard box, and it is played out. And let's see if this is a
Ball
corner
played
for
away
the
by Drew
Braves or a
Vanderbilt.
goal
It'll be a
kick.
corner kick for the
It
Braves.
will be indeed a corner kick for the
It'll be
Braves,
Jacob Tan
their
taking the
first
corner
set
kick.
piece of the game. And Indian Hill comes into this game 4-1-1 in the league, and Reading is 1-4-0. The corner placed into the top of the box. The shot by
Looks like Reading is trying to set up a breakaway, and Indian Hill quickly shut it down. Very
Evan-
one-sided at the beginning of the game.
Evan Wolf had a chance there, and Evan Wolf with a
Shoot. Oh.
dump in.
Ball
But
caught by
Schmidt-Gosling collects the ball, gets it to midfield, but Indian Hill retains possession. Jacob Tan. Back to Schulten. Schulten playing very strong in the middle of the field right now for Indian Hill. Again, Schulten with the ball. He crosses, looking for Evan Wolf, but it's just a touch
Ball runs out of play. It'll be a
long
goal kick for
and
Reading.
rolls past the end line. This will be a goal kick for Schmidt-Gosling and the Reading Blue Devils.
Goalie's got to be looking for someone downfield. They can't just keep letting the Braves just shoot. They're eventually destined for a shot here.
And to your point, there is a turnover on Schmidt-Gosling. Intercepting it is Evan Wolf. Wolf crosses it over to the left side.
Ball pops up.
Trying to get a shot off was Harry Warfel. Couldn't quite do it. Ball finds its way to
Shot by
Reese
Reese
Johnson,
Johnson,
and
goes out
his
of bounds,
shot
be a goal
goes
kick for
harmlessly wide right, and he will retreat along with the rest of the Braves for now, as Schmidt-Gosling has another goal kick. 32 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first half here at Shawnee Field. A beautiful night. A bit of a breeze out of the west at about 15 miles an hour, keeping everybody pretty cool. It's going to be cool by the end of this game, no doubt.
Plays it up the side of the field. Another man's there. Nope.
To your point, Aiden, Reading having a little bit of trouble trying to advance it past midfield.
Setting up that offensive game.
Throw in for Reading. Ethan Street will take the throw.
Ethan Street throws in for Reading. And Mamadou is in possession of the ball near midfield. He passes to the right.
Gets it down the sideline, connects to somebody or not.
And it
Gets kicked out of bounds.
Goes off.
Again, Ethan Street will take the throw.
And Indian Hill Brave, and it will be a Reading throw-in. Mamadou with it at midfield. He plays back, and
ball swiped.
Great job there by Indian Hill's Michael Check. And it leads to a opportunity here for the battling Braves.
First shot.
Evan Wolf with a cross, and then the shot on goal. Michael Check, who had that near miss in the first couple of minutes of this game, has another opportunity. And again, Schmidt-Gosling is equal to the task. Mamadou ahead for Reading to Eric Slavy.
Off the sideline, kicked it out.
Obviously, as a midfielder, one of the jobs, Aiden, is to get it to your #1 striker, and that would be Slavy, and that's what Mamadou was trying to do right there.
And I think Indian Hill made a game plan, making sure that the midfielders are as strong as possible so they can. This is honestly really smart, in my opinion. I think this is part of a game plan that they set up.
Reese Johnson has had several touches here in the first 10 minutes of this senior night contest here at Shawnee Field for Indian Hill. Indian Hill again in possession, if not control, deep in Reading territory.
Finds an option.
Indian Hill trying to be patient, but that might have been a bit too long of a pass. But
shot
still,
by Tan, stopped by Schmidt-Gosling.
Finds its way to Max Schulten, who shoots it in, but Schmidt-Gosling is equal to the task again for Reading.
Braves retain possession as they try to find one of their midfielders. Defense gets it back. Charlie Isperding to be perhaps kicks it up.
Trip Thomas ahead to Jacob Tan. Tan down the right side finds Reese Johnson. Reese Johnson looking for the cross, but he is met there on a nice tackle and an interception.
Deflects off the Braves. Will be a throw-in for Reading.
By Reading's Logan Stidham.
Throw-in for Indian Hill. Reese Johnson will take the throw.
Throw in Indian Hill's Reese Johnson. Finds Harry Warfel. Frank Carnival, short maybe in stature, but not in effort there, as he is helping clear the ball away, trying to clear the ball away for Reading, but Indian Hill's too big and strong right now as they are controlling the tempo of the play. Here's Jacob Tan looking for a chip off and a dump off to Reese Johnson, but Reading again equal to the task here.
Ball got swiped. Oh, and the ball still has potential.
I don't think Jacob Tan knew it was on his back heel until he turned around, which is why Reading was able to regroup. Mamadou ahead, but nobody is there.
Let's fight for the ball. Curl. Oh.
Slavy tried to go over Charlie Isperding.
Well, he played the ball. The fans, they wouldn't ooh sound. They probably didn't like that, but he played the ball. It was fair.
Good observation there, Aiden. Jacob Tan with another rush for the Braves. Looking for Harry Warfel. And Warfel works hard to regain possession in the box, in the 18-yard box, but the ball
Ball put away by Reading will be a corner kick for the Braves.
And it will be a corner kick for the Braves, their second of the night.
Jacob Tan will take the corner kick.
That's Frank Carnival on the near post for Reading. This is Jacob Tan with the corner. It's in on goal. Good opportunity for the Braves, but the header goes over the crossbar, and we remain scoreless with just
Header
over
by
27
Wetz goes just high.
minutes
It'll be a goal kick for Reading.
remaining in the first half. That is Michael Check on the header, and he just missed. Here's a second replay off of it.
That kid's destined to get points. He has touched the ball more than the strikers on the opposing team.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Aiden. And Indian Hill is continuing to carry momentum deep in Reading territory. And here's a steal from Trip Thomas. Trip Thomas finds Check. Check trying to advance, but he is met there by number 12, Eric Slavi, who's pretty much doing it all right now for Reading. A booming shot from Jacob Tan, the midfielder. Goes off a Reading player and back to midfield where Indian Hill will regroup. Indian Hill taking their time, showing patience. That's Charlie Isfording with the
massive
chip
boom
ahead.
of the leg, yeah.
Goes over the end line, and I believe this will be a goal kick.
Ball deflected out by Vonderbuehlen. It'll be a corner kick for the Braves.
Incorrect, Mike. Sometimes we guess and we guess wrong.
Jacob
That's a
Tan
corner
taking the
kick
corner
for
kick.
Indian Hill. They're second in the last 60 seconds of this game. I believe this is Jacob Tan again. It is. It's a corner. This is a lower shot near the near post. And then Reading
finds a fast break.
A very fortunate bounce, and they're breaking away. Mamadou with it up the right side. He centers. It's back to Mamadou.
Cuts back. Quickly tries to find someone.
Mamadou up the right side. He's been their best threat so far in possession of the ball for Reading. Indian Hill reclaims possession, and they quickly advance it to midfield.
They quickly look for the cross, and then they find somebody. Looks for a target.
There's a shot, and it goes over the net.
Shot by Warfel goes high. Substitution for the Braves coming in number 9, Gavin Johnson. 6, Jonathan Michael Cobb. 7, Zane Higgins. 23, Connor Wilkes. And number 20, Brady Evans. Coming out for the Braves.
Coming off for
McFord,
Reading
Harry Warfel,
Hayden
Wentz, Jacob Tan, Reese Johnson.
It was a nice shot. It was pretty far, but the question is, was it worth it though? You know, he had a couple targets, could have passed it back, you know, but it's okay to be bold tonight.
Schmidt Gosling with the goal kick for Reading.
Controlling pretty much most of the tempo here in the first half, as you would expect by virtue of their records in this contest. Oh, and here's a challenge for the Braves. They get it in on goal, and the ball goes past the end line. The Braves could not control it. And I believe we're going to get another corner kick for Indian Hill. Fresh into the game for the Braves.
Connor Wilkes with the corner kick for the Braves.
Number 23, Connor Wilkes. That ball was tapped out of bounds by...
Ball deflected out by Schmidt Gosling. It'll be another corner kick for Indian Hill.
For the Braves. They
Wilkes
are
will take the
getting their
corner.
set pieces, Aiden.
Yeah.
Another corner, in on goal, and in the goal. The Braves take the
goal scored by Charlie Isfording.
23-36
Credit the assist
left.
to Connor Wilkes off the corner kick. Isfording for the Braves from Wilkes.
Isfording from Wilkes on the set piece. Eventually, those set pieces are going to pay off, as you just said, Aiden, and that was the case for Indian Hill. Here is the replay of the first goal of the night for the Braves.
That was a great ball. It was
Terrific
off the head,
header.
I think, too. Yeah.
It was. Wilkes to Isfording, right off Isfording's head and into the right side, right corner of the keeper, of the net, I should say. Schmidt-Gosling's been busy, but he couldn't stop that one.
Well, let's see if the Reading has any motivation after that goal.
I would think they would. Mamadou back to their back line. Reading tries to control here. And with the attempt is Nathan Fritz, but the ball goes into the stands. A great turnout here on senior night for Indian Hill. It's great to see this, Aiden, because of course a year ago we didn't have conditions like this. We didn't have fans able to attend games and provide some type of support, family and otherwise, for these players. It's really a terrific difference from 12 months ago.
Cleared away by Schmidt-Gosling. We throw in for Indian Hill. Jonathan Michael Cobb will take the throw.
I think we're going to get through the worst of it. 1-0 Indian Hill with 22:44 remaining in the first half. Throw in, and it winds up going in on Schmidt-Gosling. He gathers it in. It'll be a free kick for Schmidt-Gosling. To midfield, but beautifully controlled there. I believe that's Max Schulten. Max Schulten with a beautiful stop of that ball as Indian Hill controls. This is Trip Thomas with it. Head to
trying to shut up
Brady
a shot,
Evans.
and he shoots,
and
he scores.
Indian Hill goal scored by number 23, Connor Wilkes. Credit the assist to Brady Evans.
From Brady Evans.
Wilkes from Evans for the Braves.
Indian Hill. Here's the replay. I believe that was a back pass off the back heel. Beautiful pass. It's Connor Wilkes with the big smile.
He should be smiling.
Yeah,
that was impressive.
That was a very, very impressive pass. Indian Hill starting to exert their dominance over Reading here. Just about 19 minutes into the first half.
Ball deflects out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Braves.
As Reading lets
Gavin
it go
Johnson
over
will take the
goal
corner kick.
line, they tap it over the end line, and it'll be another corner
Like that,
kick.
Charlie Isfording will take the corner.
For the battling Braves, Charlie Isfording with the corner here. They've had about 6 corner kicks in the last 6 minutes. That is usually an indication of one team starting to dominate the other. As Indian Hill is trying to keep it deep in the Reading zone, but here's a fortunate bounce for Reading, and coming out charging hard is Gabriel Maglik, but he was all by himself, had no one with him. Indian Hill regains possession. Charlie Isfording again at midfield. Indian Hill winds up playing it back. Nathan Heilbrunn, the senior, has not been very busy here in the first half. That's usually a good sign for the team he's playing for. Dominating play and controlling possession, which is again the case here.
Oh, what
terrific
a
cross from Gavin Johnson. And there's a booming shot over everything.
Shot by Thomas goes wide.
For the locker
be a goal kick for Reading.
Pretty much.
Trip Thomas with a cannonading. I haven't used that word in a while.
Well, it was
really
explosive, like a cannon.
Yes, and it was just an
Schmidt-Gosling with the goal
shot
kick.
over everything, like you said, over the locker rooms. And this will be a goal kick for Reading.
Even if you miss, you could still brag about it, because that was big.
You can brag about it if you've got a 2-0 lead,
yeah.
but I don't think you want to be throwing away too many opportunities, especially starting a week from tonight as Indian Hill plays Clinton Massey here on this very field in the opening round of the Ohio State playoffs, Division II. There's a threat.
Ball played in by Higgins, goes over Gavin Johnson's head for a goal kick. Substitution for Reading coming into the game, number 7, Zachary Fritsch.
Seemed like a harmless kick in from Zane Higgins.
Coming out of the game for the Blue Devils, number 6.
It was almost a goal.
Frank Carnevale.
19 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Indian Hill, after being tested in the first 10 minutes of this contest, has gained control. Yeah, they've They have gained control, and they also have 2 goals to show for it. Nice control here from Harry Warfel. Reading eventually wins possession. Mamadou.
Harry Warfel is the president of the Vinyl Club. It's a DJ thing, and he's definitely turning it up tonight, to say.
Yes, he is. I was DJ in college, as a matter of fact.
Well, that's fun.
Something you didn't know.
Well, now I do.
Yes, you do. Charlie Isfording plays back to the keeper. And Indian Hill again really, Heilbrunn controls. He passes over to the left side. Indian Hill taking their time, very measured, as they should be in their own end. And here's the play up the left wing. Running for it, getting to the ball, nearly beating Schmidt-Gosling. That was a
Front
great
play by Cobb, ball picked up by Schmidt-Gosling.
John Cobb with a terrific individual effort.
Ethan Street
up the
shaking
left
up on
wing.
the play.
Here's a replay. You can see Cobb beats his man, and if it weren't for Schmidt-Gosling coming out and playing that aggressively high in the left side of the 18-yard box,
That ball would be in the corner.
It would be indeed. Indian Hill playing very well in midfield right now. Here's an attempt for a through ball from Brady Evans, but it doesn't make it through the Reading back line. Reading controls and regains possession at midfield, actually over on the Indian Hill side. Mamadou ahead to number 27, Gabriel Majalik. Say in addition to Mamadou, that
Ball runs out of play,
has had
a goal kick for the
very
Braves,
active
taken by
when they've
Varane.
had their opportunities in the Indian Hill half. Gabriel Majalik has been in the middle of things. Obviously, if you're Reading, you definitely want to get Eric Slavy involved in this game a little bit more. And here's a touch ahead up the right side for Indian Hill. Gavin Johnson
And he
with a
shoots.
cross.
Set up, and another Brave is there to set something up. And he clears it.
And that's going to be a
Defense
corner.
safe.
Ball runs out of play, be a throw-in for Indian Hill.
Defense trying to play it safe. I can't blame him.
Evan
Replay
Wolf
on
will take
this
the throw.
near chance for Gavin Johnson with a terrific cross for Brady Evans, it appeared, and then the Braves had a midfielder come in and have another chance at it, and that shot went right.
Ball cleared away by Vondermeulen. Will be a corner kick for the Braves.
Another corner for the Braves.
Connor Wilkes will take the corner kick.
Connor Wilkes will take this one. As you can see, 16-15 remaining in the first half. Indian Hill on top, 2-0.
Chasing the ball down.
Zane Higgins, I believe that is, chasing the ball down. Indian Hill will play it about 45 yards out with possession. The shot wide left.
Shot by Varane goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Reading.
That's, with no one around, you don't have a problem with that, with somebody taking a shot that far out, because no one's going to block it and send the rush the other way up the field. Smart play by Cade Varane. And obviously, if something happens in a situation around the goalkeeper there, you might get a fortunate bounce and an easy goal.
As he turns the ball around to his little teammate, that's conveniently placed there.
Evan Wolf up ahead to Gavin Johnson again. Gavin Johnson's been quite busy here. Schmidt-Gosling comes out and plays it aggressively, keeping it away from the oncoming Brave attacker.
Foul call against Indian Hill. Be a free kick for the Blue Devils.
Foul called on Indian Hill.
Mamadou Mbaye will take the free kick. No, he won't.
Reading will get a rare opportunity here with Nathan Burns taking the free kick.
Drew Vondermeulen with the free kick.
Hopefully they can fix their luck off after this play.
Nathan Burns into the 18-yard box for Reading. 18-yard box of Indian Hill, which we haven't called very much tonight so far. Here's an advancement up the field. Great hustle here.
And he
from
shoots.
Connor Wilkes,
Oh,
and the shot is just over the crossbar. Connor Wilkes has been very active since he came into
Substitution
the game
for Reading, coming to the game, number 12, Eric Slavy. Slavy checks in for number 27,
but as a
Gabriel
freshman, Connor
Mleczek.
Wilkes is one of the
It'll be Schmidt
most
Gosling again with the goal kick for the Blue
outstanding,
Devils.
Braves on a team that comes into this game at 10-2-3 on the season. Connor Wilkes has some really spectacular statistics.
Kick to Reading.
He is tied for 8th in the CHL in points with 25, 9 goals and 7 assists for the freshman.
This team definitely has a
Nicholas
lot of
Vanderbilt will
opportunities,
take
these
the
freshmen and
free kick.
sophomores. Next year, they're going to need to step up, and I'm excited to see this Indian Hill franchise soccer expand.
Well, that's just it. I mean, if you have, it's one thing to have seniors leading the way, but when you have a lot of
Reliable
juniors and sophomores, and in this case, Connor Wilkes, a freshman, contributing, that portends great things ahead for Indian Hill. Braves advance. It will go over the end line, and this will be a
Goal kick for Reading. Substitution for Reading, coming to the game, number 6, Frank Carnevale. For the Braves, returning to the match, number 16, Jacob Tan. Carnevale comes in for number 5, Ian Simpson.
Comes in for
Tan checks in for number 21, Trip Thomas.
Coming in for Trip Thomas for Indian Hill is number 16, Jacob Tan. Obviously free substitutions here at the high school level.
And he jukes him down the sideline. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Devils retain possession, but let's see if they can get it out their zone.
Gavin Johnson very active down on the deep right end of Reading territory here.
Looks like the Braves are trying to steal it back, but they don't. Well, maybe they do.
Great aggressive play there for Indian Hill's Zane Higgins to steal the ball away 30 yards out and pressure, keep the pressure on Reading. That's what Indian Hill is trying to do. I don't think they want a repeat of what kind of happened there in the first 5 to 7 minutes of this game, where Reading was hanging in there. First actually 10 minutes of this game, Reading was hanging right there, and Indian Hill got a couple of fortunate breaks. Great corner kick from Connor Wilkes, and they managed to take the lead. There's a shot from Connor Wilkes.
It's passed.
Another shot goes over the crossbar.
Kevin Johnson's shot goes high and wide. Substitution for the Braves. Returning to the match, number 10, Reese Johnson.
There for
Johnson
Indian
checks
Hill
in
and
for Evan Wolf.
As number 9, Gavin Johnson, shoots the ball high. So you have a replay here. See Connor Wilkes. Loose ball finds its way over to Gavin Johnson.
Set up a nice shot.
And trailing him there was Nathan Burns for Reading. Indian Hill with possession again. Pretty much not letting
Goal kick for Reading. Substitution for the Blue Devils. Coming back into the match, number 27, Gabriel
Mleczek. Into the middle third of the field, which is obviously a very important area in soccer. If you can control the midfield, the mid-third of the pitch, you can often create tempo.
He comes into the game for number 13, Nate Burns.
Tonight they haven't had much possession. Indian Hill has done a good job, as we said, in the last 20 minutes or so of the match, of maintaining their possession and their tempo in this game. Here's another opportunity for the Braves. Connor Wilkes.
He shoots.
Oh, I thought that was
I thought that
destined,
was
ticketed.
Shot by Evans, runs just wide to be a goal kick for Reading.
It was not Connor Wilkes. Number 20 for Indian Hill, Brady Evans, with the shot just wide. Brady Evans in, read the ball perfectly, and just missed wide right. Gosling busy with the goal kicks tonight. Great interception there by Reese Johnson.
Ball gets swept away. It looks like Braves can control it. Nope, goalie has it.
Indian Hill doing a good job with their midfielders here. Again, keeping possession in the Reading third. So often, if your midfielders are good at reading play development and can keep possession, that is the key to really generating offense. And Indian Hill has generated a good amount of offense here in the first half.
Oh.
Give all the credit in the
Ball
world
stopped by Schmidt Gosling.
to Schmidt Gosling of Reading. He has played. Here is a replay on that terrific opportunity for Indian Hill. Gavin Johnson looking for
the way the goalie is
Connor Wilkes, and Schmidt-Gosling comes in and makes the terrific play. Go ahead, Abe.
the way the goalie's just been absorbing those shots. You've been thinking he might have a bulletproof vest underneath, you know? He's just been absorbing all these powerful kicks. He's a great goalie.
He really is playing terrific soccer tonight, really keeping Reading in this game. Here's Indian Hill with another opportunity up the left side, but this time a rare opportunity for Reading to turn it upfield and attack Indian Hill's third.
That was meant for number 12, but he did not get it. 12 for the Blue.
Gavin Johnson been very busy down on the right wing, right back. Here's Reese Johnson, a crosser, and again Schmidt-Gosling equal to the task.
Shot by Johnson, stop by Schmidt-Gosling.
Hard to tell if that was a shot or just a cross. I think it was just a cross. Let's see, replay. No, it was a shot, my bad. I'll blame it on the vantage point that we have here at midfield. A beautiful vantage point, I might add, provided by the folks at ICRC TV. Again, a picture-perfect night for soccer. The kids out there are not getting, I'm sure if they're hydrated, not getting too overheated whatsoever. We're approaching the low 60s right now with, again, a bit of a breeze out of the west. If you're familiar with Shawnee Field,
Lee Isfording taking the free kick.
Off the Drake Road side into the stadium toward the administration building.
It'll be Shelton on the free kick.
Shelton on the free kick for Indian Hill. Again, Indian Hill leads this one 2-0, 7:23 left in the first half. Right in on Schmidt-Gosling on one hop.
Shelton's shot is stopped by Schmidt-Gosling.
And will punt it the other way. Well, we're being told it's 71 degrees. It does not feel like 71 degrees right now here at Shawnee Field. I beg to differ with the graphic, but that's okay. Josh and the fine folks in the truck can give me grief at halftime. Here's Gavin Johnson.
Oh, and he tries to set up his shot.
Gavin Johnson with the cross.
Oh, no, cross, my bad.
Oh, it's all right. Sometimes when you get that deep into the 18-yard box, it's hard to tell. There's a shot that will fly
over. Shot by Jacob Tan goes over the bar. Substitution for the Braves enter the match. Number 14, Victor Consolino. For Reading, number 13, Nate Burns. Burns checks in for number 16, Connor Thaman. Coming out for the Braves, number 6, Jonathan Michael Cobb.
A friend of mine that is watching the game on ICRC TV informs us that both of Jacob Wilkes, I should say, excuse me, Connor Wilkes' parents played collegiately, played soccer collegiately, and certainly you can tell from his soccer instincts in and around the goal area that that has paid off, and both parents have taught him well.
It's a good foundation to learn, it really does.
Indeed. Max Schulten and Reese Johnson playing a little give and take there for the Braves. Near midfield. Indian Hill again controls and advances.
As
Max
they race
Schulten
to the ball.
Over to Reese Johnson. Reese Johnson with the left foot, looking for the header. And that goes just wide left.
Ball played in by Reese Johnson, headed just wide by Consolino. Be a goal kick for Reading.
That was a nice cut in, though.
Yes, it was. And Victor Consolino, just with a perfect read. The only thing he missed was the net there. That was just a perfect play for the Braves. And again, if you're Brian Daniel, you have to really enjoy the way the Braves are controlled tempo. They're looking for each other in attack areas, in scoring areas, and
ball deflects out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Braves.
They could have easily
Connor
2
Wilkes
or
will take
3
the corner
more
kick.
goals in this first half if it wasn't for Schmidt-Gosling, the Reading outstanding goalkeeper. Here's Connor Wilkes with the corner. And is it in the back of the net?
I
Back
think
of
it's
the
the
net,
back of
it
the net.
is.
Put in by
That'll
Charlie
make it
Isfording.
3-0 Indian Hill.
His second of the evening.
Ball hooked in.
Credit the assist to
I don't know
Connor
how he did
Wilkes. Isfording for Wilkes for the Braves.
So it was Wilkes with the corner and Isfording with the finish. I believe that's Isfording's second of the night. Just a picture-perfect corner. And Isfording just turned his body, and it went off his body and into the goal. 3-0 Indian Hill, and that's a big goal with less than 5 minutes to go in the first half. I think it really gives Indian Hill a dominant advantage. 2-0, you can see one break, and it's a one-goal game for Reading, but at 3-0, I think that changes really the outlook of this contest going into halftime.
Charlie Isfording definitely could have a hat trick by the end of the night. He's a good kid, knows where to be.
Knowing where to be is a lot about scoring, Aiden, as you know.
It really is, yeah.
Reese Johnson, left foot. He's met by a Reading defender. Reading kind of scrambling here as Indian Hill is applying more pressure after their third goal of the night. Indian Hill into the penalty area. There's an opportunity, and Reese Johnson puts it over.
Shot by Reese Johnson goes just a bit too high. Goal kick for Reading.
It's a bit of a laugh because he knows that was not going to result in a goal, way too high. But still an opportunity for Indian Hill. They're in the right places on the pitch right now to generate a lot of scoring opportunities, and maybe more than anything, that's what Coach Brian Daniel is looking for. You're not always going to finish with a goal, but you want to apply the pressure, and that's what Indian Hill has been able to do in the last 30 minutes of this contest. That ball will go over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for Reading. Reading coached by Phil Dargo. They've rebounded a little bit in the last couple of weeks. Actually got off to a reasonably good start in August, which seems like months ago.
Well, time flies when you're having fun, and I can tell you these kids are having a lot of fun out here, and we're having fun watching them.
Actually, if you take a look at Reading's schedule, they shut out Purcell Marion 6-0 to open the season way back on August 23rd.
That's impressive.
They followed that with another 6-0 victory over Mount Healthy and beat Deer Park 3-2. Their season started.
Shot by Max Schultz goes over the bar, be a goal kick for Reading.
Then they had an unfortunate result with the 11th ranked Wyoming Cowboys losing 9-0, and you know, they went into a bit of a tailspin there, lost 2 straight, and then won at Claremont Northeastern. But they are currently riding a 5-game losing streak, and they've been having trouble finding the back of the net. They haven't scored in the last 2 games, and scored 2 goals and a 7-2 loss.
Is that ball deflects out of bounds for a corner kick? There are 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's the last time they've been on the scoreboard.
It'll be Connor Wilkes taking the corner kick for the Braves.
Soccer's all about habit. You know, it's all about habit and just getting the routine of kicking. And sometimes bad habits can be in place.
Connor Wilkes with the corner, and off the crossbar, nearly another Indian Hill goal with 1:37 left here in the first half. 3-0 Braves. Reading comes up the right side after a couple of near misses for Indian Hill.
Ball deflects out of bounds. We have throw in for the Braves. Higgins will take the throw.
Here is the replay of the corner that nearly resulted in the 4th goal of the night for Indian Hill. It was a header. I can't make out the replay number, but certainly an Indian Hill opportunity there that just misses.
As he puts it back to the defense, and they can formulate a little play. Well, obviously the defender, I think it was Charlie, sees a man.
And you know what you noticed also there at midfield, Reading kind of backing off, and they're playing a little bit defensively, and we almost had a 4th goal there for
Shot by Evans goes wide. Goal kick for Reading.
If I was Reading, I would try to change the formation or something, you know, just try to get 1 point on the board.
It's Gavin Johnson. Shot went just wide right. Goal kick here with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, 3-0 Indian Hill. They are really trying to get their game in top form as they open the Ohio State playoffs a week from tonight at right here on the same pitch, Shawnee Field, against Clinton Massey. This could be an opportunity with 12 seconds remaining for Indian Hill. They are scrambling for possession, and they will not get it. Reading will, well, maybe they will.
Good hustle by Eric Slavey, but the ball runs out of bounds. Throw in for the Braves.
1 second.
And that's your half.
halftime here at Shawnee Field. The fourth-ranked Indian Hill Braves leading the Reading Blue Devils by a score of 3-0. Real quick, Aiden, your thoughts on the first half for Indian Hill?
Yeah, it was good. They played aggressive, and I really like what they're doing here. It's a perfect balance, and they're slowly just amping it up. You know, soccer's a game about habits. So again, they just need to practice getting into like a shooting routine. They just need to like practice just doing good things, and that's how you win soccer games. So I feel like they could just turn this into like kind of scrimmage. That's how they could treat the game. Start putting in some younger players. This could become a learning experience for everybody.
All right, 3-0. Indian Hill is your score at half.
This is media for your community. This is ICRC TV.
So that leaves us with the next item on our agenda is item number 5, opening session.
I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. If you're out here at the parade or listening, thank you again.
Into the end zone, and that is caught by Jaden Wood.
Come on now, how we doing? Y'all feeling all right out there?
Hello, and welcome to this edition of This is Glendale. I'm Bet Chorus.
Hey guys, this is Unit 1 crew from Woodlawn Fire Department. We just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And of course, you can always go to ICRCTV.com.
Always a great day when ICRC is involved.
Another edition of ICRC, bringing the community to you.
That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. Not quite sure just what it means. I wouldn't rush to say everything. Seems so sincere, but it's not shy. It's what your eyes are shifting for. Well, that's not love. Well, that's not love. Well, that's not love. That's not love. Tonight. Right. Smoking your crosshair. Call you back, yeah, you don't care. Oh, baby, baby, no, don't figure. You got an itchy trigger finger. that's not love. Well, that's not love. Well, that's not love. That's not love.
So everybody doing room for zero from right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Right here.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I've attended basketball games from coast to coast over the years as a participant, broadcaster, parent, and fan. And believe me, I've seen my share of unsporting behavior. The purpose of school sports is for kids to have fun, develop their skills, and learn lessons that will last a lifetime. So when you attend a school contest, please keep that in mind. Remember to behave in a way that reflects positively on your child, your school, and your community. Let's respect the game.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
We scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I mean, I don't totally know what opioids are, but I mean, it's not like he's gonna know either. So.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about drugs, and they'll be 50% less likely to use them.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
Both teams have taken the field. We're just about ready to get the season underway.
ICRC Friday Night Football. We are back here.
Breaks a tackle at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings.
Side, he's looking for Hughes.
He's got
Hughes
him.
has the separation.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Stop. Aviator, touchdown! Wow. Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Ohio develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. And who knows, you may be the next featured face.
Play Eric Amarola's Race Day Mix.
You made
made your house a reality. Homeschooling yourself on loans, color-coding listings, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. If you can ace house hunting, you can do it for retirement. Get on track with tips at aceyourretirement.org.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
3, 2, 1.
Field. We're about to start the second half here at
Shawnee Field.
At Shawnee Field in Indian Hill. A 3-0 Braves lead over the Reading Blue Devils. Zachary Frisch with the opening kick, and we are back underway. Indian Hill comes out
back in their territory
again on the attack. Mamadou controls midfield, attempts to for Reading. Reading cannot retain possession very easily. They're scrambling a little bit in the back end. Here's Indian Hill with an opportunity early on. They're trying to organize something. Coming in is number 21, Trip Thomas, and he falls down. No foul is called, and play carries on. Reading again is getting pinned back a little bit, as we saw frequently in the first half, especially the last 25 minutes of the first half. And there was a shot and a goal for Indian Hill.
Shot by Jonathan Michael Cobb.
Jonathan
Leads Indian
Michael
Hill's fourth
Cobb
goal of the evening.
with the goal. Beautiful left foot. Just 55 seconds here into the second half, and Indian Hill has increased their lead to 4. What a beautiful left foot there.
Wow, that had a nice bounce too. Got in there.
John Cobb with the goal. Adding to the goals tonight from Connor Wilkes. And 2. Lost my train of thought. We have a
free kick for
Mamadou
Reading.
is down on the ground injured.
Mamadou Mbaye shaken up on the play.
From Charlie Isfording. 2 from Charlie Isfording.
Well, that was nice of someone to check on.
Mamadou is up.
Well,
appears to be okay. Limping.
Well,
holding his right side a little bit.
Well, that's kind of good news for Reading's offense. Maybe
Well,
they can
he's
use him
been
more.
terrific in the middle of the field, trying to retain possession in those moments that Reading has had the opportunity, but he is clearly favoring his right leg. It looked like he was grabbing his hip a little bit when he was running, and he's laboring to stay in this game.
Hopefully his well-being improves and we can keep him in action.
He is a fun player to watch for the Reading Blue Devils.
Really is.
For John Cobb, that was his 5th goal of the season. To go along with the 3 assists, he has 12 points on the season. Not bad for Cobb, but he's got 5 goals on now 32 shots on the season. Only Connor Wilkes with the goal tonight. That was his 10th, and the 2 for Isfording. Isfording, the sophomore, has now 5 goals on the season.
Ball deflects out of
A lot
bounds
of
by Nate
balanced
Burns. It'll
scoring.
be a
When you
corner
take a
kick for
look
Indian Hill.
at the Indian Hill roster sheet, one sign of a terrific team, and Indian Hill certainly is that,
Played
coached
quickly by
Brian
Wolf.
Daniel. They have a lot of players who can put the ball in the back of the net. Here is Reading again trying with Mamadou, with a beautiful move to retain possession. Mamadou up ahead to midfield, but there's Indian Hill. The back line again answering the call. That's Cade Verratti stopping it from going any further.
It appears Indian Hill has switched goalies, you know, get everybody a rep, you know.
And
that's now Hayden Wentz.
It is the other senior goalkeeper for the Indian Hill Braves. Good eyes there by Aiden Walton, and there's a left foot again from John
Shot
Cobb.
by Cobb goes just wide to be a
had
goal
his
kick for
second
Reading.
goal in 3 minutes of this second half. John Cobb playing up front on the left side, on the left wing. Little switcheroo from the back end of the Reading defense, and it backfires. Indian Hill retains possession and a goal.
What a nice setup. He just turned around, took his time and shot.
Harry Warfel with the goal.
Trip Thomas.
From Trip Thomas, and Harry Warfel runs all the way down to celebrate with some fans and gives a hug to, I believe, can't make it out here, might be his mom. Can't tell.
Well, what a good kid.
Or girlfriend. Cannot tell.
Yeah.
But he ran all the way down the field to celebrate the 5th goal of the night for the Indian Hill Braves. And for Harry Warfel, that is his first goal of the season. And that is why he celebrated. His first goal of the 2021 campaign.
For Reading.
And that was a nice touch. So it's now 5-0 Indian Hill, 35 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this contest. It was just an unfortunate turn of events for Reading because they got sloppy in their own zone, in their own end, and Indian Hill is too good of a team not to take advantage of that. John Cobb with the throw in. A header that goes over the end line. This will be a goal kick for
Reading.
Reading.
A goal kick for Reading.
Indian Hill is a wonderful soccer program. Even when you look at the girls, they went back to back in the state tournament a couple of years ago. So Indian Hill soccer, they will never disappoint.
No, 2017, 2018, I believe, were the great years of the runs to the state finals for the girls teams. Eric Slavy has not been able to get much going against this Indian Hill back line of defense. Been a really terrific defensive effort for Indian Hill, but more so possession.
Shot by Warfel goes out of bounds to be a goal kick for Reading.
Here is the slide tackle that we just saw on Eric Slavy. Terrific defensive play. Got all ball, and that was just terrific play there by Indian Hill's number 4, Max Schultz. Perfectly executed, clean, and again, you know, Slavy did not get injured on it. He's just been marked all night long by Indian Hill and not really able to get much going whatsoever. And here's an opportunity for Slavy up the right side. Ooh. And there was Mitch Ford coming on the backside and taking the ball away.
As the defense makes up his mind what he wanted to do with the ball, and he's able to give it to another Brave. And they take it downfield, a sight that we are very familiar with tonight, as he shuts up a shot that does not go in.
Shot by Jacob
but it was really close to.
A goal kick for Reading.
Again, this is a big night for Indian Hill seniors. 9 graduating seniors were honored tonight, and it's been a crucial senior class, according to Coach Daniel. Crucial senior class for us, full of leaders and great young men. The results of this season are a byproduct of the work they have put in over the past few years. And certainly it's resulted in a 10-2-3 mark, a 4-1-1 slate in the CHL. And Indian Hill is, again, we say it a lot during this broadcast, but they really have bigger ambitions than just the CHL. They want to advance very far in the state playoffs, and to do that, you have to get into great form heading into postseason. And their postseason begins 1 week from tonight. It'll come, before you know it, against Clinton Massey on this very field. And Indian Hill, if they play like this, they have a chance to go very deep, go on a very deep run as the top seed in the Cincinnati Southwest region of the Ohio State playoffs. And Indian Hill controlling the back line here. This is Reese Johnson with it. Reese Johnson up ahead to number 5, Harry Warfel.
The ball
Off to Jacob Tan. And another left foot bomb.
Goes off the post, though.
From John Cobb. Just behind, actually, just behind the post, I believe, Aiden.
Yeah,
but still, it was a rocket. This is kind of target practice now on Schmidt Gosling.
Put the ball back into play.
Schmidt Gosling has had one heck of a game so far for Reading, and you know, we kept saying early on in this contest when it was 2-0 until about 17 minutes to go in the first half, Indian Hill could have easily at that point had 4 to 5 goals.
Yeah.
And they did. We have an injured Reading Blue Devil down, number 27, Gabriel Majalik. And we mentioned in the first half, Gabriel had a terrific first half. You know, we mentioned Mamadou's name quite a bit, but Gabriel had a terrific
substitution
first
for the Blue
half.
Devils coming back in the game, number 15, Nate Fritsch. Fritsch comes in for Connor Thaman
against the Indian Hill back line.
Check that, comes in for Drew Vandermeulen. Connor Thaman comes into the game
his name
for number 27, Gabriel Maglechik.
So, coming into the game is, I believe, Nathan Fritsch from Majalik. Again, there's a bit of a nip in the air right now as the temperature has fallen about 5 to 10 degrees since kickoff. We are definitely in the low 60s. Fortunately for the player, and then there is still a bit of a breeze, about 10 miles an hour out of the west. So it is chilly here at Shawnee Field.
Well, the only people to be looking chilly is for Reading score right now, you know?
Yeah. Could say that. Could say that, Aiden.
May
Not
need a blanket.
Point.
May need a blanket. Throw in for Reading. Take it by Nate Burns.
I think Indian Hill, what head coach Brian Daniel is looking for right now is for some good fundamental play, because when a game gets lopsided like this, sometimes the play can get sloppy. And I think you don't want, like you mentioned in the first half, Aiden, a lot of soccer is habit forming. And if you create good habits, good things will eventually result. And that's what was happening in the first half for Indian Hill when they had that run of about 7 corner kicks in a period of 6 minutes, and it resulted in 2 goals. And there's another goal for Indian Hill off the left foot. Harry Warfel, the left foot of Harry Warfel generates his 2nd goal of the night and 2nd of the season. He had no goals, no assists coming into tonight's game, and now he's got 2 of them, and that is something very sweet for him. He'll always remember on his senior night here at Indian Hill. 6-0, the Braves lead with just under 30 minutes remaining in this contest. I think the outcome is no longer in doubt. I think we can safely say that. Again, what Indian Hill is trying to do here. And here's another opportunity for Indian Hill. Oh, and Schmidt Gosling comes up big with a foot save. Kicks it back out, but again, Indian Hill maintains possession. Max Schulten off to the right side. Reading will clear, and that will be a throw-in for Indian Hill.
Substitution for the Braves coming to the game, number 22, Rohan Kotian, and number
Schmidt
20,
Gosling,
Brady Evans.
man, I'll tell you what, he has been their man of the match. I mean, he may not be the man of the match overall, but he has had a sensational game for a team that is down 6 goals. And it sounds strange to say that, but literally Indian Hill could have 10 goals on the board right now, Aiden.
This goal, he's just diving on all the balls. He's doing whatever it takes to stop the Braves from making any more moves. This kid is pretty much carrying his team.
Well, and it just goes to show you how tough it is, you know, for one player. It's, you know, any team sport, but especially soccer. You want your, certainly it would be great
Shot
if
by
your
Cobb
best
goes on
player
play,
were
be a
your
goal kick
goalkeeper,
for
but you
Reading.
need more offensive support. And you need players who can maintain
Substitution
possession
for the Braves
and
coming back
drive
in
the
the game,
ball
number
down the
23, Connor
field.
Wilkes.
Frankly,
And entering
Reading
number
just
24,
doesn't
Sam
have enough of
Holzinger.
that against a
Coming
team
out of
the
the game
caliber
for
of
the
Indian
Braves,
Hill,
number
who
10,
again
Reese Johnson,
comes
and
into
number
this
5,
game
Harry
ranked
Warfel.
4th in the state in Division II. Indian Hill, Ryan Daniel executing some substitutions here as Harry Warfel, the goal scorer, the Pele of the night for Indian Hill, along with Charlie Isperding, both of them with 2 goals. Gets a break, gets a breather, comes out. I don't know if he'll be back in the game with 28 minutes to go in the second half, and Indian Hill up 6.
As you said, we're a Division II school. I would really like to see how our school would compare to a Division I school.
It's a matter of really the student body, and sometimes, you know, in cases like that, if you have some elite athletes who choose to play one sport, in this case soccer, you certainly can have an opportunity to compete against bigger schools. It's not always about the size of the student body. It's about the quality of the team on the pitch, and this Indian Hill team is
showing plenty of quality.
If you've been watching this monitor closely all night, everybody out there watching this game, you can tell that Indian Hill is a big physical team. They have a lot of size, especially on the back end. Another senior for Indian Hill, the goalkeeper, Hayden Wentz, who replaced Nathan Heilbrunn on senior night here, both seniors.
Hayden's not getting a lot of action, and
No,
I would say that's a good thing.
Well, 6-0 game. I think he'd probably like 1 or 2 chances to show.
Save,
to get into the game, get the blood flowing a little bit. You just don't want to stand down there and do nothing. And here is
Cobb, I think.
John Cobb, yes, the left foot.
Shot by Cobb, stopped by Schmidt-Gosling.
Schmidt-Gosling with the save.
That name you're going to hear a lot more tonight.
And here is a goal kick. And a smart play there by Reese Johnson to head it to Hayden Wentz, and there's Hayden Wentz's first touch of the night. First touch of the second half. And Mamadou taking a bit of a shove there from Max Schulten. Maintaining their, Schmidt-Gosling came all the way outside the penalty area to play that ball.
That could have been dangerous.
If Indian Hill had retained possession, it certainly would have been.
Free kick to the Braves.
Here's freshman Connor Wilkes. Free kick, quickly gets it off. Here's a cross and a goal for Indian Hill. Evan Wolf gets on the scoreboard for Indian Hill, making it 7-0. Donald Braves with 25-25 remaining in the second half. Here is the replay.
Substitution for the Braves coming to the game, number 18, Evan Hyman.
This could honestly be a double-digit game. I could see it happening.
Yeah, I think Brian Daniel will keep that from happening. I think they're going to call off.
Be humble, yeah.
Yeah, I think you call off the Dogs a little bit if you get up to 8 or 9 goals, especially under 20 minutes to go. I think this is about possession now. You work on fundamentals at this stage of the game if you're Brian Daniel. You want to see your players. They don't necessarily have to finish, and here's another opportunity in on goal
Shot by Wilkes, punched away by Schmidt-Gosling, leads to a corner kick for the Braves.
So that was Wilkes
It'll be
with
Wilkes
the opportunity.
taking the corner kick.
Roheen Kotayan had the nice assist on that last goal for the Indian Hill Braves. Thing about a game like this for Indian Hill and Brian Daniel, he gets a lot of his players some action, and they feel a little bit more part of the team because they're able to contribute in the score column. Certainly, in a tighter game, there are different ways you can contribute and have your presence felt. But in a game like this, where everybody's getting on the scoreboard, you'd certainly like to contribute in any way possible. And here is another substitution for Indian Hill. Out of the game is John Cobb. Into the game, number 19, Nick Quinen. Schmidt-Gosling here with the goal kick, free kick. That's out to Slavery. We haven't called his name much tonight, and that's partly because Indian Hill has marked him so well throughout the contest. There's another shot in on goal. Katayan.
Shot by Wolf, stopped by Schmidt-Gosselin.
Katayan with the opportunity in on goal, in close, and couldn't quite finish there. Played ahead to Katayan. Katayan off to Connor Wilkes. Again, what you might wind up seeing is a lot of as Mamadou plays ahead to Slavery. Slavery marked here by Reese Johnson, I believe that is. Yes, it is. Reese Johnson marking Slavery. Whoa. Reese takes the ball away, plays ahead to Katayan, but just a touch too far. But look who it is, Connor Wilkes. The bespectacled Connor Wilkes plays ahead for Katayan and for Brady Evans. Neither can get ahead, get to the ball before Reading clears it out of bounds. This will be a throw-in for the Braves.
Coming out, number 11, Charlie Isverding.
Evan Wolf here with the throw-in. Charlie Isverding will sit out, and coming into the game, Victor Consolino. Throw-in from Brady Evans.
Goal kick for Reading.
And this will turn into a goal kick. But the only thing you're really playing for now, if you're Indian Hill, is the combined shutout. Nathan Heilbrunn came into the game with 3 shutouts this season, 8 in his career, so this he'd get credit for half a shutout. Be nice to get a half shutout for Hayden Wentz in his senior finale here on home turf.
Substitution for the Braves under the match, number 9, Gavin Johnson. Johnson comes in for Connor Wilkes.
After tonight, Reading has one more game. It's also on the road at Marymount. That's not going to be an easy battle, of course. That's at Cusel Stadium down the road. That will, and that will be the football matchup this Friday on ICRC TV. Thank you very much, fellas in the truck, for reminding us that should be a fascinating game in football, as Reading has had a tremendous year, as had Marymount, the 4-0 start. And of course, it was Indian Hill upsetting Marymount and starting Indian Hill's run of success of late. For the Indian Hill Braves, after tonight, they have St. Francis de Sales here at Shawnee Field this coming Saturday. And as we've been mentioning all night, Indian Hill gets the playoffs underway a week from tonight here at Shawnee, playing Clinton Massey, the 15th seed. Indian Hill, of course, will come in after the draw over the weekend on Sunday as the number 1 seed in the Division II Cincinnati Southwest region. 20 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the second half here on senior night at Indian Hill. The hometown Braves with a 7-0 advantage, playing right now to keep the goose egg on the board for the Reading Blue Devils.
Nice also by Guinan, but the ball runs out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Braves. Substitution for the Braves coming into the game, number 17, Jude Jamison.
Jude Jamison
also
coming in.
Match, number
He's a
7,
sophomore. They're bringing in the young guys. They're going to show what they can do tonight to prove to Coach Daniels.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much what you can expect on a night like tonight, where the score is one-sided, and really the result has been determined ever since Indian Hill was able to make this, I think, a 5-0 game. I mean, I think that's really when the game got out of hand and Indian Hill knew that they were in complete control. And there's
shot
a
by
shot
Hyman goes just over the bar. Goal
over
kick
the
for Reading.
crossbar.
Substitution for Reading. Return to the match, number
Evan.
27,
I think that's Evan
Hindeman. Yep. And here's the replay on Hindeman's shot.
15, Nate Fritsch.
Winds up from just about 20 yards out over the crossbar. It was actually a very good attempt. Didn't miss by much. 19 minutes to go in the second half. Hope Hayden Wentz is keeping himself loose down there.
For the Braves, taken quickly by
Because on a
Guinan.
night like tonight, when you're not very active, it's getting chilly, cramps, or you can pull something. You know, if Reading gets a sudden attack on goal, you want to keep yourself loose. Hindeman plays off to the right. Indian Hill again controlling. Sam Holsinger in on goal. Reading clears at the last second. Mamadou with a beautiful touch control. Mamadou is showing tremendous effort and skill tonight.
Throwing for the Braves, taken again by Guinan.
If you're gonna lose, at least lose looking good. You know, he's just
Mamadou's
keeping it
his
basic,
effort
you know.
tonight has been extraordinary for Reading. Man of the, along with Schmidt-Gosling.
Picked up by Schmidt-Gosling.
Here comes a replay in which we're going to watch the Indian Hill opportunity, and saving it there for Reading was number 27, Gabriel Majalik, who was injured, came off injured earlier in the second half. Here's Wentz with another opportunity to touch the ball.
I think that's his only third touch tonight, which was a good thing for the Braves, but you know, we should keep the guy occupied.
Wentz plays ahead to number 7, and that's Zane Higgins. Higgins up ahead to Italian.
He'll be a free kick for Reading.
Again, as you mentioned, Aiden, a lot of younger players on the varsity roster who don't normally get an opportunity in a game like this, or don't normally get an opportunity in some CHL action, getting an opportunity tonight because of the scoreboard. 7-0, Indian Hill. They led this one 3-0 at halftime and have really taken over here in the second half. Slavery from midfield booms it in toward the 18-yard box for Indian Hill, but Indian Hill turns it back the other way. Beautiful play by Gavin Johnson, up ahead, down the right side, and denied there. Indian Hill was denied on a tremendous play by
Schmidt-Gosling.
Play by Schmidt-Gosling. Tyan tries to mark number 3, Ethan Street. This is Ian Simpson playing midfield, giving chase. Is Gavin Johnson. Again, Indian Hill's back line very strong tonight, as you would expect. Great teams start with great defense, especially in soccer. And oh my goodness,
what a tremendous shot.
25 yards out, the 8th goal of the night, scored by number 12, Evan Wolf. What a tremendous